Hello everyone, I'm Sonora Scott and welcome to the 2025 San Angelo Ag Mechanics Special. We cannot wait to take you around and show you some of these projects these students have been working on all year long.
Welcome to the 2025 San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo Ag Mechanics Special, sponsored by Proline Rentals, West Texas Steel, South Plains Implement, and Pitcock Properties.
Okay, everybody, I have got Javier here with me, Javi, as you are better known as Assistant Superintendent of this entire show, and you've been doing this for a while.
I have. Being a part of the show, this is my 11th year, being a part of the board and the committee.
Yeah.
It's probably number 4 or 5 where I've been in this position as far as assistant soup. Yeah, it's been great.
Oh my
awesome.
goodness.
It's grown every year.
I was about to say, let's talk a little bit about your personal experience and what you've seen over your time here.
So we can start back when I was doing this, when I was in school. The numbers were not what they are now. The entries, the quality, that now it's just amazing. You have kids that I know of being here that have patented some of their projects, their ideas. They're now at engineering schools in A&M,
wow.
UT, continuing their career in this field.
Wow.
It's not just building a project for a prize to get out of school.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, these kids put in so much time and effort. You know that because you did some projects as well.
Sure.
So speak a little bit, to that, the effort that goes into it.
The man hours.
Yeah.
Some of these projects, I mean, you talk from semi-trailers to gooseneck trailers that take thousands of hours, tractor restorations, hours upon hours, months. I mean, once this show is over, they are starting to plan next year. They are starting this year already what they're going to build next year.
Oh my goodness.
And once they're gone tomorrow, come Tuesday, they will start planning what we're building next year to be back at this show.
I was about to say, it starts all over again.
It's all over again.
That's amazing. So, okay, speaking of this show in particular, we've got quite some numbers to go over.
We do. This is the largest show by far we have ever had. Record-breaking numbers. We had 1,617 projects entered. That is almost 300 projects more entered than last year. Pretty close.
That's a lot.
200 plus for sure.
Yeah.
We have 974 projects on the grounds.
Yeah.
That's 26 shy of 1,000. Do the math. That's a lot. That is a lot. Never. Our largest show last year was 786.
Yeah.
That was a record. And we broke it this year by over 100, almost 200 showing up.
Wow.
We have 273 clubs that are here. We have 893 adults and 1,799 students checked into the grounds. That's not considering brothers and sisters that are here. That's not considering any spectators here. I mean, look around. Thousands of people are here. This is awesome.
I was about to say, this is one of the most popular parts of the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo.
Yes.
That is phenomenal. What is that like to hear that?
It's awesome, but also nervous. Because we know the good feedback that we have received, the positive compliments, people wanting to continue to come to our show. Yeah. And we don't have places to put these people.
I mean, that's a good problem to have,
It is
right?
a very good problem to have.
Yeah.
We're always looking for help and volunteers that want to come and join us.
That is phenomenal. Okay, yeah, so if somebody wants to get involved, they're local here, they're like, okay, I want to be part of this next year, how do they do that?
Find me. I am all over town, okay? I'm not hard to miss, I promise.
Yeah.
Call the office.
Yeah.
If they don't have a contact source to myself, Javier, or anybody else off the committee, Justin, Trenton, Shane, Lori, call the San Angelo Stock Show office. Ask for be put on the Ag Mechanics Committee. We want to come help out. We always need volunteers. We always need help. And it's not just unloading projects. It could be directing traffic. It could be feeding the kids, because we feed all these kids today on a free meal.
I was about to say, they will find a place for you.
Yes.
Don't worry.
Yeah. You will fit in.
That is amazing. Okay, so this show this year, have you seen a favorite project?
Personally,
that's tough.
It's tough because I love this industry. I'm in this industry of the welding. So I can't say I have a personal. Now I've got a couple of tops that are fantastic, looking good. Some gooseneck trailers, a couple of hay trailers, tractor restoration. Never sleep on the tractor restoration. That is awesome. The hours, it's not just welding. There's so much mechanical, electrical that goes into that. And it's not, as far as that, it's not, there's plumbing lines that and some of these barbecue trailers have. Some of these greenhouses have. They put in plumbing. There's the electrical that goes into them. The woodworking. It's not just one trade.
Right.
It's everything included.
Wow. That is phenomenal. Well, I can't wait to go look at them. I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Okay, everybody, I found the crew from Sterling City. Guys, I am so excited because this is a masterpiece behind us. Tell us a little bit about it.
All right, well, it's a 1965 John Deere 4020 diesel. We reconditioned it, so we got in the shop, had a bunch of leaks and problems that needed to be fixed. So, like, this is not a full restoration, it's just a recondition.
It sounds like you did a lot, though.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about how much time and effort you spent on this.
Well, we started back in September, so
wow.
From September to Thursday last week.
Wow, cutting it down to the wire, right?
Yeah.
That is awesome. So how do you go about choosing the projects that you're going to enter this year?
Well, it just depends on like what you want to do. Like, there's really a number of things.
Yeah.
This is my family tractor, so that's what we decided to do.
Wow.
Sitting there, just
So do you get to take it back? You get to reclaim?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to keep driving it and stuff. So.
I love it. I love it. Are you gonna let the rest of the crew drive it too?
Yeah, maybe. So they did a bunch of work. So
I'll definitely drive that.
Yeah, Isaac put in a lot of work. He didn't want to drive it. So.
I love it. Yeah, they're all chiming in. They're definitely gonna drive it at some point. That is awesome. So what is it like to, work as a team to really get all of this done? Because I'm sure y'all spend a lot of time together.
Oh yeah, like in the shop, we're all together.
Well, it started from me and Kate. It started with me and Kaysen first, and then we realized that we're probably gonna need some help. So So he joined in, and then he joined in, and then after that, we really got a lot of hands. So
yeah, it's kind of smooth sailing.
Yes, ma'am. After
Okay.
that, it was pretty good.
I love it. So what do you want everybody else to know, maybe some younger versions of you watching this right now? What would you want them to know about ag mechanics and, all this hard work?
It takes patience.
Yeah,
You gotta be patient. Enjoy it while you're in school. Encourage kids to get into it. It's a good program. So.
Perfect. Isaac?
Can I say something?
Of course.
Well, this is my senior year. I really wish I would have done this again, because this is my first time doing it, and when I did it, I was like, man, I'm really missing out. Yeah, but this is really fun. This is really fun to do, and I want to tell anybody that wants to do it, just, like these guys, they just came up and asked.
Yeah.
And we let them join. So if you want to do something, ask. There's no pain in it.
And just get involved.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. Well, that's quite a way to end out your senior year.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. Well, guys, thanks so much for talking to us. We appreciate it.
The 2025 Ag Mechanic Special returns after this. Welcome back to the 2025 Ag Mechanic Special, sponsored by Proline Rentals, West Texas Steel, South Plains Implement, and Pitcock Properties.
Okay, everybody, now we are with the crew from Goldthwaite. This project is hard to miss. Tell us about it.
Okay, so it's a spray drone skid. The whole thing is built to go on top of a flatbed pickup.
Wow.
And the top of it's a landing pad for a fertilizer, herbicide, and pesticide spray drone.
We started out with a very small platform to work with, and we crammed a whole bunch of stuff into a small area. We've got landing pad, pilot's deck, we've got transportation, we have generators, chemical mixers, we have all of it. It's sort of a one-stop shop for drone spraying.
I was about to say, what don't you have?
A truck and 2 people to run it. That's all we need.
That's it. That's all you need.
That's all we need to run it. But yeah.
I mean, that's amazing. So let's talk a little bit about how much time and effort went into this, because this is a lot.
We started in the middle of November, and we ended on January 12th. And we finished it the day of our county show. So it was a rush, but we put about 56 working hours.
Yeah.
So that's of actually in the shop. You're cutting, welding, measuring.
Yeah.
But that doesn't account for the planning and doing the book and drawings and all the other stuff outside of actually doing the work. It was definitely something. I learned a lot along the way.
Wow, that is amazing. Okay, so what's been the feedback so far? I'm sure people come up and they're just like, wow.
There has been a lot of questions about the drone itself.
Yeah.
Like, people are asking if we built the drone. That's a big one. I wish I built the drone. I would be a millionaire if I was.
For real.
There's been a lot of just, what is it? What does it do? And we're having to, a lot of explaining what the bike is.
Yeah. Okay, what's the bike for?
The technical term is a recovery and survey vehicle. So that's the scientific name. You want to get fancy. In other words, a dirt bike. So
yeah,
it keeps people off their feet,
yeah.
And I'm sure people will appreciate it when they don't have to walk for miles to go get something.
Exactly.
Nobody likes walking.
I know. I mean, y'all really thought of everything.
We like to think so. I think the only thing we're missing is like a mini fridge, and then we would have it set.
I was about to say, all you need some refreshments, you're good to go.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Might be an addition later. Always room.
We have a generator. We could run it.
That's the glory of being able to build stuff. We can just add on to it.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and place my order for one of these. I want a fridge.
Works for me.
Done?
We'll even put we'll put a diving board off it so that you can back up to the pond. You got a diving board, you got a dock, and it's got a fridge.
Oh my goodness.
It's an all-in-one.
So y'all already have engineering jobs, right?
Almost, not quite.
Not quite.
I'm planning to go to Waco for auto body at TSDC.
Okay.
But I was heavily influenced to try to do engineering. I don't know, it's just not quite my thing. I like building stuff, but not engineering stuff.
Yeah, well, it can be your side hustle.
Exactly.
Y'all have it all planned out. I love it. I love it. Thank y'all so much for talking to us.
Absolutely.
Of course.
I'm Caroline Wilde. And I'm Anna Kate Wilde. And this is our project, the Dixie Chicken. We're from Wall, Texas. One of our main goals for this Playhouse was to, first of all, sell it, and second of all, to make it repurposed. And we ended up having around 65% of it repurposed materials. Yes. So the wall behind us is just cedar fence wood that we got from just a local place in town. So we had to glue and staple it up there. And then inside there is dominoes that we made and from 2x4s, and then chairs we made from extra 2x4 scraps. The tables we made out of pallet wood. It took us around 95 hours each person to do this Playhouse.
The 2025 Ag Mechanic Special returns after this. Welcome back to the 2025 Ag Mechanic Special, sponsored by Proline Rentals, West Texas Steel, South Plains Implement, and Pitcock Properties.
Okay, everybody, we're back here with Trey out of Rochelle, of course, McCulloch County. Now, you've got to tell us about this beautiful bit that you made.
It's a correction bit for roping and riding with independent mouthpieces on each side.
Oh my goodness.
And a cricket in the center.
That is amazing. How long did it take you to make this?
60 hours.
60 hours.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Okay, talk a little bit about, because I'm sure you kind of have to design it and then before you make it.
This is made after a bit that my parents have that I use on my horse.
Wow.
With just a few changes to make it more like what I like.
I was about to say you kind of tailored it to yourself.
Yes.
That is amazing. Are you going to use it after this? Perfect. Do you have to show it in any more shows?
Mm-mm. This is the last one.
This is it? Okay, so you can get right to work.
Yes.
That's amazing. So for students who may be in, your same boat, they're thinking about getting involved in ag mechanics, what would you tell them? Just do it? Mm-hmm. I love it. I love it. Well, any final thoughts or words for the people? Man, a few words, but a lot of action, right? I love it. Well, thanks for talking to us, Trey.
My name is Kason Coker, and this is my fire pit. I'm from Link, Texas. I built this for my family because we don't have one in our backyard. What I used to weld this was the gas metal arc welding process. You can turn it, and you can raise it and lower it. And those scissors are for grabbing hot pieces of wood. And this is my fire pit, and its name is Josie 2.0.
Okay, everybody, John here, you have to tell us about these beautiful spurs that you made.
Yes, ma'am. So these are off of some of my dad's old clapper spurs. These are his Christmas present. That's where I got the idea for. So really old school kind of style. You know, lots of points on the rowels. Fires 4, real square, real square shanks. All the silver is all of the branches that he's worked on, so pretty sentimental for him. You know, there's 32 pieces of silver on the whole set.
That is amazing, and you really customized it with all the brands that you said, all the ranches he's ever worked for.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Wow, that is. Have you shown your dad yet?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
He's seen them.
He's seen them. What was his reaction?
He was pretty excited.
I bet.
Yes, ma'am.
They're absolutely beautiful. How long did it take you to make those?
About a month. Kind of in between other stuff, you know, build a bit, work on this, build a bit, work on that.
Wow.
Like that.
So this is nothing for you, right? You've been doing this for a while.
Try to, yes, ma'am.
That is awesome. So, I mean, can you talk a little bit about the care that goes into this? You know, how intricate you have to be.
Yeah. So you just got to be really careful. I mean, you buzz off one side, you can't fix it. You drop if you drop them, then they're uneven, and it's pretty hard to get them back straight. You know. Get them all the way back, and really every process is dangerous.
Yeah.
Sort you can't go back once you mess them up.
Yes.
In a lot of ways.
Does that make you nervous at all, or is it kind
Not
of your
too bad.
zen?
Just start over.
So what made you want to start making bits and spurs?
Well, I started off with bits, and you know, a lot of people build bits, but not a whole lot of people can build spurs.
Yeah.
So I figured it'd be something different. And something that Chad, our ag teacher, does a lot, so I kind of wanted to follow his footsteps.
Wow. So did anyone else inspire you?
I guess my dad. I just wanted to give him something cool.
Wow. Well, you definitely did with this. John, thanks so much for talking to us.
Yes, ma'am.
The 2025 Ag Mechanic Special returns after this. Welcome back to the 2025 Ag Mechanic Special. Sponsored by Proline Rentals, West Texas Steel, South Plains Implement, and Pitcock Properties.
Okay, everybody, I have got Sunny here with me now. You've got to tell us about these. These are phenomenal.
Thank you so much. All right, so the lady that I worked with to help me make this design, she's out in Millsap, and she actually makes the leggings for TCU equestrian team.
Wow.
And she's kind of a local legend where I'm from, and so I was able to get some advice and some patterns to design what I wanted to make here. So these are green full zip up leggings. I did the full zip up just because, you know, having to step through it every time, taking your boot off, it can be kind of a pain sometimes. Yeah. So I went with the full zip up and some hidden pockets, and everything that's tooled on there is my own design. Nothing is copied from anybody else's. It's my drawings and my brands on the side of them too.
I was about to say, yeah, we gotta show that off as well. So
yes,
these are yours. You're
these
not
are mine.
selling them. You're
not these. I'm hoping to make some in the future for sure. Trying to get a little business going.
Wow. So
yes,
what
ma'am.
made you want to do leather work?
So my brother a couple years ago, I guess it's been 3 or 4 years ago, made some saddle bags, and I was really amazed by what he made. And so I was like, you know what, I might as well try it. And it kind of just took off from there. My freshman year, I took an ag mech class, and they had a little time where we did some leather work, and then I fell in love with it ever since my freshman year. I'm a junior this year, and so it's been about 3 years since I've been doing this.
Okay, so is there any sibling rivalry about?
Oh, okay. Well, my brother's more on the building side, so constructing. So he doesn't really do any of the tooling.
Yeah.
So it was, I kind of got a little bit different than he
there
does.
You go.
But
y'all could actually be a team.
We can be a team. Yes,
there
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I love it. I love it. So
super nice.
For all, everybody out there who is thinking about, okay, should I get involved with ag mechanics? Should I take that, ag class? What would you tell them?
I'd say do it. I mean, it's ag. That's what all this around here is for, the grass, it's ag business, whatever it takes. Honestly, leather has been a huge change in my life that has helped me so much. You can sit there for hours and hours in your own thoughts and just enjoy making something that is going to come out really looking good.
Wow, that's I was going to ask, is this your therapy? Or
it's definitely my therapy. I mean, sometimes I do lose patience, but I just have to sit there and think, all right, this is what I love to do. This is what I want to do. So keep pushing through it.
And it's worth it in the end.
Oh, it's so worth it. Every time. Every project that I've ever made has been worth it at the end.
That's amazing. Well, Sunny, thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you so much.
much for watching this year's Ag Mechanics Special. We can't thank our sponsors and the San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo Association enough for having us. We already can't wait to do it again next year.
Thank you for watching the 2025 San Angelo Stock Show and Rodeo Ag Mechanics Special, sponsored by Proline Rentals, West Texas Steel, South Plains Implement, and Pitcock Properties.